What's going on, guys? Sorry I haven't been editing for a while. Finally getting back to it. Holidays really jacked me up, and then work was being whatever. Anyway, excuses. This was from Talladega, September 14th. First time out, I was on the ZX6RR. This is from Sport Bike Track Time. Sit back, relax, take a look at what typical track day looks like at Talladega GP. Go ahead and run over it. He's gonna run over a rock pile. Run over it. Boom. Skateboard doesn't go over that. Wish you guys could see this. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna show you what the rider meeting looked like. I don't think I've come out to tell you any one time and been like, it's not a beautiful day. Yeah, look at that. Of course, gotta get the tower in there. Anyway, good stuff.
Yes, now we got a biker or a rider in the track surface. Can you pass under a waving yellow? No passing under a waving yellow. So that's the difference between a standing yellow and a waving yellow.
So here's another little thing when you guys are out there on track. Your first laps of your first session should probably be the slowest of all. You should just be creeping along. And there's a couple reasons to that. One of them is, you might have been to that track 100 times. You may have never been to that track. Either way, you don't know what is out there. You've never been around unless you walked it that morning. You don't know what the bike feels like. You don't know what you feel like. So just chill out your first laps, I'm talking like 50-60% of whatever your pace is. For some guys who say they're parking it in corners, there actually might be kind of moving. So whatever your pace is, just tone it back, take it easy. You can see here I'm just cruising around. I'm not really trying to push the boat out. First of all, it's the first time I've been on this bike, and then second of all, this is the first time I've been on this bike at this track. So those two combinations, you don't really do anything. You just sort of go out, feel out the first couple, 3-4 laps of a session, then maybe start to get into it. But don't go out your first session and start setting a lap record pace, okay? It's not going to work out well for you or the people around you. Oh, get out of here. First session is done. Initial feelings are I don't know how to use corner speed, so I need to up my game there. It's got no power, or it seems like, because I'm used to lugging a 1000. So yeah, but not bad though. A couple of weird things, like I had to move the shifter, back like this far so that I could get it with my foot. Otherwise, it was like way in front of my foot, and I had to reach forward and do it. Anyway, steer's pretty good. Tires are sticky. Got a knee down, which should be without saying, but I still use it as a gauge. It's a 600, so it's just very different. So I gotta go into these corners. Like my brake marks are ridiculous. On my 1000, I was literally braking at the 3 board, and like it was everything. And you throw it in. This thing, I'm going like, forget about it, man. I gotta go like a 2 board or 1.5, and then throw it. And even then, I'm like, crap, I'm going freaking slow. So it's good. I like it so far. So when you get out on a new machine, one of the things that you really have to make sure is right is the ergonomics, how you fit on the bike. If you're not fit on there in the right way, you're not going to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to be confident in going fast. So the big thing that I was looking for on this machine was getting comfortable with it, getting into the ergonomics, getting to where I can lean off or use the brakes and the gas, etc., in such a way that it becomes, natural, part of your subconscious, rather than you have to go, wait, let me turn on gas. And that starts basically at your feet. So if your foot pegs are not in a good spot for you or the machine, then you probably need to take a look at that first, I would say. Then moving up, it would be into the actual hand controls. Then if your hand controls aren't in the right spot and you feel a little bit funky on it, move them around, up and down, They're definitely something that you need to get right. If you don't get those right, then you're probably not going to be confident in going fast. So that's the number one suggestion when getting out on a new bike on a new track. So as I sit here thinking about that day, one thing that really I remember was that the gearing was extremely long. So what I had done was basically put the bike back together as stock as possible. The gearing, chain length, the suspension, everything was bone stock. The only thing I did like crazy aftermarket is like pad. I put some HH Synthird pads from braking. Yeah, anyway, and then some like braided brake line. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm sorry, there was a pipe on it. Yeah, because that makes all the time in a track day. You know, so I didn't do anything to this machine. Stock gearing, like the actual gear spacing of the transmission, was fine, but the final drive was really long. Like I didn't even get the fourth gear, except for maybe on the back straight once or twice. It wasn't a lot. The second and third was all I was in. So if you're watching these laps and you hear me like in a gear forever, that's what it is. It was just a really long set of gears on it. Guys liked the footage that I've got here. We had a fun time that day playing around with some of these guys. I'm gonna leave you with one flying lap. Yeah, I'm not gonna just bore you with random going around in circles things. I'm gonna try to just talk to you more about different things and show you stuff that's happening, and then leave you one flying lap. That way you can get a feel for you know, lap times or the ideas that I'm trying to impress, you know, through this video. Please hit the like button or subscribe, or both. That'd be fantastic. I'm trying to put these videos out so that everybody gets a kind of mutual benefit on just some of the things I'm experiencing. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.